This video is on how to replace the front crankshaft oil seal on a 2003 Impala 3.4 liter. Loosen the lug nuts on the right side wheel. Remove the negative battery cable. Remove or relocate the torsion bar and the coolant overflow tank. Kentmore special tool to lock the steering column. The special tool shown as inserted into the column. Loosen the pinch bolt on the intermediate shaft and pull the shaft up from the rack and pinion steering. Intermediate shaft removed, stub shaft of the rack and pinion steering shown. Remove the air intake silencer. Stuff a clean rag into the throttle body intake. Jack up the front of the car and support with jack stands. You can either use an engine support fixture or a jack under the engine to lower the engine down. If you do use a jack under the engine, be sure to use a piece of wood between the jack and the engine. Be sure to remove the two dog bone motor mounts. We're going to drop the right side of the engine subframe so we'll have access to the harmonic balancer. To do this, you will need to loosen both the left side subframe bolts. Do not remove them. The right side you can remove, and you want to make sure you have a jack or an engine support frame to take up the slack. Remove the serpentine belt, then remove the center bolt that holds the harmonic balancer on the crankshaft. Make sure you have the harmonic balancer positioned like I have it in this picture. When you thread the bolts in for the puller, they can be threaded in so far that they can actually damage your crankshaft position sensor, which is at about the 4 o'clock position in the picture. It's that blue plastic piece. Use a puller to pull the crankshaft harmonic balancer off. Here you can see how far down the engine's been lowered on the right side, the whole subframe. Another picture of it from a different angle of removing the harmonic balancer. This is the harmonic balancer removed with the puller still attached. This is the back side of the harmonic balancer. You can see where the old crankshaft seal was rubbing it on the harmonic balancer, the shiny silver part. If it's really grooved, you can get what's called a repair sleeve. You have to put something like JB Weld or something on the harmonic balancer and then slide the repair seal over it, which gives it a brand new surface. Either that or replace the harmonic balancer if it's severely grooved. In the picture, the surface looks a lot worse than it really is. I had a repair sleeve, but I decided not to use it. This is another picture of the back side of the harmonic balancer. Notice the timing fence for the aforementioned crankshaft sensor. This is the old crankshaft seal. This is my seal puller. Removing the old seal. No seal installed. Use a big socket to drive the seal in. The new oil seal installed. Fill in the keyway on the harmonic balancer with some kind of sealant, RTV, silicone sealant, and then you want to put some kind of anti-seize lube, a light coating on the rest of the inside surface of the harmonic balancer. Then press the harmonic balancer back onto the crankshaft. Up to this point I had no problem with the engine trying to turn over, but what happens when you try to put the harmonic balancer back on, it will actually start to bind a little bit, which will the engine will try to turn over. So what you need to do is block the flywheel. I use a small pair of vice grips. The harmonic balancer is back on, the center bolt's tightened down. Notice the crankshaft position sensor at about the 3 or 4 o'clock position, and just reverse the procedure from this part on back